I want you to join me in a little mental exercise. I want you to create in your mind a picture of Jesus teaching, okay? Now you got it? Now, where is he? My guess is that you've dropped him into maybe a cozy first century home or a synagogue surrounded by men in fancy robes. Or maybe you've envisioned Jesus, he's teaching, he's on a hillside, he's surrounded by a group of people. The funny thing is, no matter how we imagine it, we all place Jesus in a spot where people can gather and where people can listen. And that just makes sense. You fast forward 2,000 years and these days, hillside teaching, that's not exactly trending. We've traded those grassy slopes for padded chairs and central air. And trust me, nobody's complaining about that. But here's the thing. In modern churches, discipleship tends to happen in rooms. And these rooms, they have 4 walls. And they typically at our church have a podium and some chairs and maybe a whiteboard that's seen better days. And while our current building, it is wonderful and it has served us so well, we've also just come to realize that our current space, it has its limitations. And that's why I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled about this new construction that's happening all around me, because it includes a handful of classrooms that are dedicated to the adult BFG ministry. Now, let's be honest, let's be real. The trend of boring decor in these classrooms is probably going to continue. That's not my strong suit. But what's not boring is the impact that these rooms will have, not just on the ministry we're doing right now, but the kind of discipleship we're dreaming about for the future. It's exciting just even to look back over the last 11 months and just see how God has been at work among us. We've launched 3 new BFGs, and that's exciting. We've launched Young Couples 1, Young Couples, or Intermediate Couples 2, Intermediate Couples 3. And if you're a part of these groups, thank you. Thank you so much for just helping to expand the reach and the impact of the BFG ministry. But when you begin to look at our space, at this point, our ability to expand and just our ability just to flex in how we do ministry, it has hit a wall, like a literal wall. There is no more space. But all that changes, and this is what's so fun. All that changes the moment that we cut the ribbon on the new building. From day one, we are going to feel the difference. BFGs will actually be in rooms that fit their size. Community groups will have more space. And maybe just as important as that, they're gonna have more privacy. And maybe best of all, with the new kitchen and the gym, even our largest BFGs will be able to host fellowships here at the church. And just looking to the future, our additional spaces simply means more room for more disciples. Our hope is that the Lord will expand the ministry here at 9th and O. And when he does, we will be ready. So let me just finish by saying thank you. Thank you, church family, for your prayers and your support and your faithful giving. You've helped to lay a foundation, and not just the concrete one that I'm standing on here, but you've helped to lay a foundation for future ministry, future discipleship, and future impact here in Louisville, Kentucky.